Every year I drag my corpse through this frozen wasteland they still insist on calling Canada, as if slapping a polite name on it makes the wind here any less homicidal. See, winter here isn't merely a season, it's also a recurring crime spree, and every year I'm the idiot still around to identify the body of my own damn optimism. Between you and I swear I hear the body whisper, "Bro, why'd you come back? You knew how this would end. Every year, bro. Every fucking year you do this." And I tell the cadaver the same thing I tell myself. Either because I'm sentimental, stupid, or stubborn. Fucked if I know. You take your pick, because they are all accurate. But they're also about as appealing as frostbite festering on a finger that should have been hacked off weeks ago. Homies, it's like this. People romanticize snowflakes like they're nature's confetti. But the truth is, this place looks like the universe sneezed on us and forgot to clean up its existential mucus. Every rooftop, every road, every car buried in a frigid white shroud, like the world is attending its own Islamic funeral and didn't invite me to speak. Not that I'd have anything nice to say. I'd just insult the weather and the guests would applaud out of sheer frostbitten delirium. And don't give me that winter is beautiful bullshit. Winter is Mother Nature pulling a Brenda's got a baby in a sketchy alleyway, tossing us wearing fingerless gloves and a single wood sock into a trash bin while muttering, "Good luck surviving, idiots, and don't call me if you lose a toe." It's a kind of abandonment that stings worse than the wind here, which already feels like a throat punch from a god who hates joy and wants you to know that you'll never amount to anything warm ever again. Have you ever noticed how the snow doesn't just fall, it accumulates like resentment? Like winter is hoarding grudges against humanity, layering them one passive-aggressive flake at a time. And there I am, shovel in hand, clearing the driveway for the 50th time this week, wondering when exactly my life shifted from aspiring visionary, warrior, philosopher, poet to part-time snow removal employee for an aloof, deadbeat Mother Nature who doesn't even pay rent. And the sunlight? Oh, the sunlight is a scam. It shows up pretending to be warm, like that ex who texts you, "Hey," at 2 a.m., but then ghosts you once you respond. It's blistering cold light. That's what Canadian winter gives you. Photons with commitment issues. A celestial breadcrumb trail that leads straight into disappointment's gaping maw before you realize the only reason it's so sunny is because it's literally so fucking cold outside that the clouds are incapable of forming. Some days the cold sinks so deep I can feel it trying to colonize my soul. You know that cliche about inner fire? Yeah, winter pisses all over that. I'm out here negotiating peace treaties with my own damn sanity, because the wind has been screaming in my face for weeks, and quite frankly, I'm starting to take it personally. Maybe it is personal. Maybe winter looked at me, saw the aura, the ambition, the unapologetic nerve, and decided, let's see how tough he feels at minus 40 degrees Celsius. It's like the universe keeps raising the difficulty level just to make sure I don't get too comfortable with the idea of wanting to survive. But I'll tell you this, winter hides a certain truth. A truth we avoid when the world is warm and forgiving. In the summer, we pretend we're gods of our own little lives, tending to our little gardens, thinking it's us that's responsible for Mother Nature's work. Ha! You jest. In winter, however, we remember we're mammals. Pathetic ones at that. Shivering bags of hope, wrapped in overpriced jackets that promise thermal protection, but they fold faster than your right-hand man facing 20 years in the pen. And as I trudge through this white oblivion, with soaking wet socks, eyelashes frozen into tiny visible prison bars, I realize this season is the great equalizer. Rich, poor, wise, stupid, we all look the same when our faces go numb, when the snot freezes around the rim of our nostrils, and our breath turns into visible fucking regret. Winter's the closest thing I know to radical honesty. It doesn't coddle, it doesn't flatter, it doesn't pat your head condescendingly and whisper, "Well, at least you tried." It hits you with the truth the way the wind hits your face. Merciless, directionless, and somehow always harder when you complain about it. It's the universe saying, if you want warmth, you better become the furnace. Holy shit, does winter ever erode my soul. Every snowfall feels like another layer of emotional debt I can't pay off because the heating bill already devoured the bank account. Every sunrise feels like a taunt, like the sky is laughing at me for believing the day might be tolerable. Every gust of wind feels like a personal insult from the gods, a scathing reminder that the world was not designed with comfort or sanity in mind. And still, I endure. Not gracefully, not nobly, more like someone caught in a long-term relationship with a season that gaslights me 6 months of the year and then pretends we're fine once the snow melts. Honestly, winter is the closest thing I've had to an abusive mentor, other than all the abusive mentors themselves. Winter beats the weakness out of me. It hammers the softness. It strips the illusions. And it leaves behind a man who knows damn well that survival isn't poetic. It's merely to be stubborn as fuck. And maybe that's why I stay. Not because I love this place. Spoiler alert, I fucking don't. But because it forces me to meet myself in the rawest, coldest state possible. And in the end, winter is the villain I didn't consent to, but also the adversary I desperately need. It kills my optimism every year, but every year I resurrect something sharper, leaner, more unforgiving, something forged in frostbitten philosophy. So yeah, I fucking hate winter with every atom, every neuron of my being, but hatred is still a form of relationship, and winter always, always calls back. Not with affection, not with an apology, just with that same brutal whisper, "Good luck surviving, idiot." And every year I answer, "Fucking watch me."